Hi everybody, it's Summer with Seasons by Summer. Welcome back to my channel. I am back doing another unboxing, and this one is a little bit different because I haven't done an unboxing from this particular planner shop probably in a while or ever before. So what I've gotten is a Destash box from May Paper Co. This box is basically I guess, destash of their overstock that they have. And I am currently in the process of trying to build out my A5 stash because I just started getting into A5. So I'll show you my planner really quickly. So here's my current planner setup. My goal is to get a Louis Vuitton ring portfolio in the GM, but this is my current planner. I'm using the cloth and paper, that reserved entry cloth cover that we got in the anniversary box. And I've been kind of building out my planner. It looks a little thick because I have this thing in the back of the planner, but if you kind of see everything I have going on here, I've been trying to build out inserts. And so I believe that this D-Stash probably encompasses a lot of 2025 items, which I'm okay with because we are at the midpoint of 2025 and I am needing items for my A5. I've heard a lot of good reviews about it. I think I paid roughly, and I will probably put it in the comments, about $75 for my box. And then I think there was $70 or $75, and then there was $15, I think, flat rate shipping. So initially I was hesitant about it because I was like, ooh, that's a lot for some paper, right? But then I'm hearing good reviews that they really stack these boxes. So let's dive right in. I'm opening this for the first time so you can see Destash box. Thank you for giving me another chance. All right. When I first opened the box from my mailbox, I was like, oh, this is heavy. So I was already kind of pleased with the weight, and I can definitely tell all of these items were included in my D-Stash box. And I'll share some other details about D-Stash because I'm sure there's different types. Obviously, you can do different sizes. I'm sure there's also where you can kind of pick D-Stash if you want some, like, it looks like I just got inserts and dashboards, but I'm sure there's like stickers and things like that you can also look into as well. So it looks like we've got the A5 2025 month on 2 pages with notes. I'm excited about this because I wanted this. I don't currently have a monthly overview in my current A5 setup. For the first half of 2025, I was using the Sterling Ink, was it Commonplace notebook. And I loved it, but I realized that I miss being able to take out inserts and move them around. I'm also left-handed, so when I write, sometimes it's just easier to just take out an insert, write on it, and then put it back. So I will be including this in my planner. I'm going to obviously start, it looks like obviously these started from January. I'm going to pick up in July. Now, the only thing I don't like is that, you know, I guess just putting July in. I can't just put, I mean, I could put it in there, but it'll be this half of June. So, but I will put these in my planner in a monthly overview. But you can, as you can see, we've got the cover page here. And I guess I could do the cover page, this, and then take out all the other previous, that way I don't have, so it'll be like January, this first page, and I can cover that up with something else, but then there's this cover page, and then we start with July and go into August the rest of the year. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, so I like that. So we'll be putting that in our planner. We also got a weekly agenda. It's undated, horizontal line, Monday start, week on 2 pages. Let's see what this looks like on the inside. I've been trying to figure out what it is that I want as far as my daily and weekly agenda. I am a daily girl, but the only thing is I don't like rewriting my to-do list. So daily, because I do like the time block with my work schedule, but I don't like having to rewrite my to-do list every day. So this is how the weekly agenda looks. So it looks like it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday on the right. It's pretty just open lines. So I could set this up however I wanted to. I do like that it's undated. So I can, if I don't have a crazy busy week, I can use that format. But I will say that I do prefer to have time blocks. So I'm glad to have these because I can use this at any point in the year because they are undated, if you can see that. But I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of that just yet. Okay, then we just got some, looks like some smaller graph notes. It looks like it starts October. I don't know what this is. It doesn't have a label on it. But it says October 1st. So I guess some just dated graph notes. This is interesting. They don't start till October, and it's only the month of October. See here, the dates. But just some graph notes. Okay, that's interesting. I will try to remember to incorporate those. I do like to take a lot of notes in my planner. I'm not sure if I would be a fan of purchasing some dated graph paper, because that kind of restricts you. And obviously you can always cover up the date with a sticker of some sort. And again, this is just a Destash bundle. You don't really pick what you receive. So you're getting a sample, which I've been trying to just try out different things. Okay, this one is a habit tracker. You can see that pretty clearly through the paper, but you list your habits on the left, and then you can check off whether you achieve those habits on the right. I'm not going to open this one up, but it looks like I get about 15 sheets of this habit tracker. And they're front and back, so nothing too crazy about that one. Then I also got project planner. So A5 project planner, 15 sheets, 30 pages. It looks like on the one side you have the project. You can talk about milestones, started, due date, completed, and ideas. And then on the other side you can talk about action steps. You see that there. And then notes. And then you can have due dates and action steps. I like this because I could probably use this either at work or I can use it. I've had a number of home projects that I've been working on, whether it's decluttering some different areas. And so I can kind of lay out those projects, list the milestones that I need to achieve, what's the goal date, what are the objectives, and kind of lay that out. So we won't put this in our planner just yet, but I do like this. There is also a destash of doctor visits. I actually love things like this because I do a horrible job of kind of taking notes from various doctor visits. So this includes date, doctor, time, clinic, reason, and next appointment. So you can write that down. I do like these, and I'll probably put these in my planner, or at least a couple of sheets. You get 15 sheets, 30 pages. And it looks like they're like front and back the same thing. So I probably will incorporate this into the planner. So we're putting that over to the side. Then they've also included some undated dated notes. I have some of these currently. Let's see. I have some from Cloth and Paper. I think in the May subscription box, we got a sample of some different types of notes. So let's kind of compare the Cloth and Paper ones to the May Paper Co. So looks like May Paper Co, you have the option to put the date at the top. Same thing with Cloth and Paper, the date here at the top. You've got projects that you can list here, or sorry, priorities and the to-do. So similar to Cloth and Paper, priorities. Cloth and Paper called it tasks. They called it to-do. They do have a notes section. Cloth and Paper doesn't have that note section on there. And then there's a schedule on the right that starts at 6 a.m. for May Paper Co. and concludes at 10. Cotton paper starts at 7 and concludes at 9. So very similar, undated dailies. I like to use these, especially when the day is really, really packed. I do like the weeklies because they give you a week in advance. But if your day is pretty packed, you can definitely use those to help kind of map out the day. All right, these are real simple. A5 grid, just some notes paper. I am a graph over everything type of girl, GOE. And so I'm liking this just to take notes. I will say these grids are a lot smaller than the grids that I'm normally used to. I'm trying to see if I have some grid paper currently. Okay, so here is some Infinite Lotus grid paper. You can see those grids on Infinite Lotus are a little bit larger than the grid that is here used by, I don't know if you can see that, but the grids used by May Paper Co. So I'm not sure. I like a little bit larger lines, but honestly, and I think I'm knocking the camera, so excuse me, these grids will work perfectly. So I will keep this just as handy. All right, and then we got some more grid horizontal split. 50 pages, 100 sheets. So there's a lot in here. This is probably the bulk of the box here. So it looks like you have grid paper and they're just broken out into boxes. So if you know you're going to have multiple meetings or something a day where you need to break out some notes, you can break those out. So here's what this looks like kind of on the front. And that's a lot of pages. Okay. I got, looks like, I don't know, it's just some pink paper. This is different. What is this? Let's see what this is. I guess if you wanted to divide up, this is random. Divide up sections. It literally is just pink paper. I'm not sure how I feel about the pink. I'm not a big pink girl. But I guess if I needed to divide up sections, I could use this paper as dividers. Y'all let me know what you would do with this pink paper. Because right now, I'm really not feeling that at all. But, you know, it's a D-Stash box. You get what you get. Okay, 2025 Vellum. We love this, right? Because we can use this anywhere. I have a few 2025 paper, but this Vellum can go in front of a dashboard and be really, really nice. Oh, this is nice. Look at this, y'all. We received, this is so these must be some glitch. Something is wrong with this particular tab, but these are tabs that say calendar, list, projects, finance, personal, miscellaneous. I like these. I'm going to use these. I don't see what's wrong with them, but they definitely didn't either live up to their quality standards, but they are gold writing. If you can see that there, I'm going to use these. Hopefully the glitch doesn't prevent me from using them, but I'm trying to see if I see what the imperfection is. But clearly they didn't pass the inspection test. So I'm gonna open them up. That's a cute little sticker. It's like, thanks for loving me despite my flaws type thing. Oh, they have it on there pretty tight. Let's see. Okay, see if we can notice what the glitch is. And usually it's something that we as a normal consumer would not be able to pick up on. They look fine to me, and they're nice, nice sturdy paper. So I like that because I'm going to be able to incorporate more sections. Right now, I just have some of the cloth and paper dividers that schedule, notes and lists. And then this one was something else, probably like finances or something. And I put a sticker on top of that. So I'll be able to use those. I do like the gold. And then I have some monthly tabs that I didn't have in my planner already. These again are glitch ones. And I like these as well. And we'll probably incorporate these already into my planner for the last half of the year. Set this off. see here. All right, these are January through December. They are white font here. There is something wrong with them. They're probably just not as centered probably as they would have expected, but honestly, they look fine to me. I don't see an issue at all. So what I'm going to do is, let's do a little mini plan with me. So I would say the stuff I really like are the dividers. I think that's a really good bang for my buck. I like the 2025 Vellum, the doctor's visits, and the monthly agenda. I was definitely hoping that that was something that was in here. Not the biggest fan of the pink. Not really sure how to use it, but it is what it is. I am appreciative of the, I think I've got multiple just kind of, let's say, writing paper. Not really sure what that is, the dated notes, but these three are just paper that I can use whenever. Weekly agenda, it's undated like that. I can use that if I want to do more. I'm not a big horizontal, I'm a more vertical girl, but I do like those. Habit trackers always come in handy when you're in that mood of tracking. Project planner, good notes, and obviously dailies, obviously great to have. So overall, I would give the box a, I would say 9 out of 10. It's that pink paper that's really throwing me off for real. But let me know what you think about the May Paper Co. Destash haul. Like I showed, it's a ton of stuff in there. There are some items that I probably will use, but maybe at a later date. But you guys let me know what you think. Let me know if you think it is a good value. And if you've purchased one before, and how much are you using of the stuff that you receive? But yeah, I appreciate you following along with me in doing this video. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.